I think it's safe to say that Meghan's bosses have really tried their very best with her. You know, the sort of thing. Can't be easy, can it? When you meet someone and they walk in and they tell you that they know everything about what they're doing, there's suddenly an entrepreneur, a businesswoman, lifestyle guru, whatever you want to call them. They know best. Of course, you know, you have the opportunity to sort of handpick people around you and think, well, could they help me? You know, would I have an idea? All that sort of stuff. Now, as many people know, Meghan Markle struggled to find a CEO for American Riviera Orchard. And the reason being is, well, 2 points, as I told you at the time, but the bigger reason was this. You see, whenever people submitted their CVs, you had to turn up and give 10 ideas as to what you would do to shape the business. This is even before you'd agreed a deal or whatever. Now, if you're trying to cherry pick a brilliant CEO who's had a long list of, you know, great successes, why would they want to give you, a non-entity, 10 good ideas that you could then just take as your own and claim that, of course, this is your thing? You understand. Now, here's where it gets even more interesting, because Meghan then decided that she was going to run her own operation herself. Girl power. This was the thing, you know, she didn't want to rely on a man, all that sort of stuff, but seemingly will rely on Harry to press the record button as she makes those Insta stories, right? And now, here's where it gets even more strange when you think if it's possible, because behind the scenes, even of the Insta reels and stories, things are taking a turn for the worst. Let me explain. Hi, good to see you. Thank you so much for your time today. I do find these things very funny. By the way, I'm glad you enjoyed the story about John Christie, 10 Rillington Place. What a gory place, eh? Can you imagine? But that would have been after the war, wouldn't it? And very, very grim. All of those places are completely reconstructed now. But I'm glad you enjoyed it, because he does give you a glimpse into another life of what it must have been like. And as I said, the brilliant actor Dickie Attenborough said, you know, when he was there, because he did film around the area when it was still up, he said, what an awful place. He didn't think that would happen again. But it did, didn't it? When you think about that. Rose West. Yes, you see, everything returns in some form or another. Creepy times, let me tell you. Creepy times, of course, in the world of Meghan Markle, some people might say. Tenuous link, I know. But as you know, she returned back to Instagram at the start of the year. And only a couple of months in, things are not taking, well, the best turn. You see, she's now having a crack at Instagram Reels, Instagram Stories. Now, if you don't understand this, chums, I get it totally. You know, posting, Insta Reels, whatever. Basically just a longer form video. Now, recently she put up this video of her running around her mansion with her children speaking but not seen. Again, exploiting her own children for clicks and whatever, so that the media pick up, oh, a rare glimpse of, you know, Lily's accent or, you know, Archie's voice. Who cares? You know, that's the thing. But she seemingly thinks this is a big selling point. Won't be long before the kids accidentally pop up on camera. That's coming, let me tell you. But behind the scenes, they're just not really clicking, as it were, because she's presenting a lifestyle that is way too ostentatious for the absolute consumer. You know, what you've actually got is nothing about the brand. Meghan mincing around, making some kind of cocktail in the Californian sun and basically saying, life's great, join me as the place at the table type thing, you know, book your seat. Now, as I said, Netflix very kindly suggested they could send over their head of social media to help Meghan cultivate, curate and put together meaningful content. Apparently, and as ever we have to say allegedly, people went over but couldn't drill it through those locks that, you know, this wouldn't necessarily work. According to the source, well, apparently Meghan liked her ideas, and if you didn't like them, then you didn't get them. And as she tried to validate this, she said, you see, whenever I put something up, it does incredibly well. So if they're that bad, why are they doing so well? But as they pointed out, yes, people look at it for curiosity, but it is actually selling the brand. That bit didn't resonate with Meghan. And that apparently was the reason why the CEOs that she tried to meet, greet and sway to come and work for her never fully undertook the opportunity to take charge and work, live, create in that Montecito mansion. Now it all makes sense, right? But for you, do you see anything on those Insta Reels or stories that you think, yes, I must get involved in that brand? Fascinating stuff as it unravels towards the beginning of March, right? Neil Shaw in Kensington, London.